Hello student. Today I am going to start a new chapter, that is chapter 2. It's rational numbers. Let's talk about rational number. A number which is in the form of p by q. A number which is in the form of p by q, or you can say a number which can be expressed as p by q. A number which is in the form of p by q where p and q both are integers, where p and q both are integers, and p should not be equal to 0. A number which is in the form of p by q where p and q both are integers and p should not be equal to 0. See, number which is in the form of p by q where p should be integer, either positive or negative. Okay, q integer, q must be integer. A number which is in the form of p by q where p is integer, q is also integer. P may be either positive or negative, but q should not be equal to 0. Q should not be equal to 0. So it is a called rational number. But one more thing, that P and Q should not have a common factor other than 1. P and Q should not have a common factor other than 1. P and Q have no common factor. P and Q have no common factor. P and Q have no common factor other than 1. These are the three conditions. If a number fulfill these three conditions, that which is in the form of p by q where p should be integer, either positive or negative, q is also integer but it should not be equal to 0, and p and q have no common factor other than 1. If these three conditions are fulfilled, the number is said to be as a rational number. Let's take an example. 3 by 5. 3 by 5 example. 3 by 5 is a rational number because 3 is integer, 5 is integer. Okay, 5, only 5, this is also a rational number because see, 5 can be written as 5 by 1 where 5 is integer, 1 is integer, so it is also a rational number. 0 is also a rational number because 0 can be written as 0 by 1 where 0 is integer, 1 is integer, so 0 is also a rational number. Okay, but if we will write like this, 5 by 0, this is not a rational number because in a rational number p by q should not be equal to 0, and here 0 is present, so this fraction, this number is not a rational number. These are the example of rational number. A rational number is denoted by q. A rational number is denoted by q. Okay. Let's some facts about rational number. Let's read some facts about rational numbers. So first fact is every integer is a rational number, but every integer is a rational number, but all rational numbers are not integer. See, facts of rational number are: number one, every integers are rational number, but all rational numbers are not integer. Not integers. Are not integers. Okay. See why? Suppose, see, 5 by 3. 5 by 3 and minus 5 or 25. 3. See the 3 sum. See, this is a rational number because we can write it 5 by 1. And minus 5 is a integer also. 25 is a integer and it is a rational number also because 25 can be expressed as 25 by 1. But 5 by 3 is a rational number. 5 by 3 is a rational number, but it is not integer. But it is not an integer. So every integer are rational number, but all rational numbers are not integers. Second fact. Second fact. Every fraction is a rational number. Every fraction is a rational number, but all fractions are not the rational number. Okay. So, in a rational number which is in the form of p by q, the p, it is called as numerator and it is called as denominator. It is called as, for number one is called numerator and second one is called denominator. Okay. So every fraction is a rational number, but the converse is not true. Means all the rational numbers are not fraction. Okay. Second is positive rational number. Positive rational number. If a number which is in the form of p by q or p by q, where either both are positive or both are negative. Okay. A rational number is said to be positive if its numerator and denominator. If its numerator and denominator both are either positive, here both are positive, here both are negative. So if both the sign of numerator and denominator are same, then we can say it is a positive rational number. Positive rational number. Next fact is negative rational number. Suppose this is p, it is q. It is p, it is q. One is positive, one is negative. One is negative, one is positive. Okay. So a rational number is said to be negative if its numerator and denominator, if its numerator and denominator both have different sign, that is opposite sign, are called negative rational number. So is negative rational number. Got it? Suppose, say, a question is there in your exercise. That is question number 6. Separate positive and negative rational number from the following. Suppose minus 3 by 5. Minus 3 by 5. See, one number is in negative and one is in positive. Means numerator is in negative and denominator is in positive. So signs are opposite, signs are different. So it is a negative rational number. Second is 3 by minus 5. 3 by minus 5. See, one is positive, numerator is positive, denominator is negative. Therefore, it is also a negative rational number. Okay, same. Minus 13 by 13. One question is here, minus 13 by 3. Minus 3. Minus 13 by minus 3. See, this is negative, numerator is negative, denominator is negative. We can cancel out. Therefore, it is a positive rational number. Okay. So, this way we can solve our exercise. Next fact. Zero is a rational number without any sign. Means neither positive nor negative. 0 is a rational number, but it is neither positive nor negative. Okay. Now, equivalent rational number. Okay, equivalent rational number. Suppose here it is 3 by 5 is given. If suppose it is P, it is Q, a rational number which is in the form of P by Q. If P and Q both should be multiplied by the same number, the number which obtained are called equivalent of this rational number. If a number in the form of P by Q and it is multiplied by the same non-zero number, remember, same non-zero number, here m should not be equal to 0, otherwise q is 0. Q becomes 0 when q is multiplied by 0, it is equal to 0. So therefore p by q is, in that case p by q is not a rational number. So if a number which is in the form of p by q and both p and q both are multiplied by the same non-zero number, the result which is obtained is called the equivalent of this rational number. Similarly, suppose 3 by 5. So if you will multiply 3 by 2, 3 into 2 and 5 into 2, the number which we will get 6 by 10. This is the equivalent of 3 by 5. This is the equivalent of 3 by 5. Similarly, minus 5 by 9. Suppose you will multiply by 2, we will multiply by 2, it is minus 10 by 18. Suppose minus 5 by 9, we will multiply it by 3 by 3, it is minus 15 by 27. So minus 10 by 18 is the equivalent fraction of minus 5 by 9. Minus 15 by 27 is equivalent fraction of minus 5 by 9, because when we divide it, so 5 divided by its common factor, that is 2, 2 5s are 10, 2 9s are 18, it becomes minus 5 by 9, which is equal to this. Okay. So this way we will find the equivalent fraction, equivalent rational number. In your exercise 2a, see question number 9, express each of the following integers as a rational number with denominator 7. Question number 9, one is 5. 5 is given and we have to express its denominator as 7. Therefore, we have to multiply its numerator by denominator into 7. So, it becomes 35 by 7. 35 by 7. Same way. Okay. Question number 10. Express 3 by 5 as a rational number with denominator number 1 is 20. Number 10. We have to keep the denominator 20, and the question is 3 by 5. Means here the denominator is 5, but we have to make this denominator up to 20. So if we will multiply 5 by into 4, we will get 20. So by same number we have to multiply its numerator also, and it becomes 12 by 20. So 3 by 5 becomes 12 by 20. So this way we will solve the exercise. And one more question, number 12. See question number 12. Question number 12. Find x such that minus 2 by 3 equal to 6 by x. Minus 2 by 3 equal to 6 by x. This is the question. Minus 2 by 3 equal to 6 by x. So we can cross multiply here. Cross multiply means we will multiply x into 2 and 3 into 6. So if we will multiply x into 2, it's minus 2x. It will be minus 2x equal to 3 into 6, 3 into 6. Okay. Minus x equal to 3 into 6 by 2. 2 3 are 6. Minus x equal to 9, or x equal to minus 9. This way we will find the answer. Okay. First of all, we will cross multiply it. X into 2 is minus 2x, 3 into 6 is 3 into 6, minus x we will keep to this side if we, because it is here 2 is multiplied by x, so if we will transfer this to this side, it becomes a divisor. So minus x equal to 3 into 6 by 2, we will divide it, minus x equal to 9, so we can write it x equal to minus 9. So this way we will get the answer. Okay student, you solve the exercise 2a. You solve the exercise 2a. In the next video, I will explain the rational number, representation of rational number in a number line. How we will represent a rational number in the number line. Okay, thank you.